I wasn't planning to do this because I couldn't think off the top of my head of things that always piss me off when they're asked. But then I saw something in someone else's video that made me think of something that was like, oh yeah, that is a thing that happens, and I don't like it. It doesn't really piss me off because I've just learned to ignore people that I hate, and I hate like 98% of the planet. Like I've become somewhat of a misanthrope. I've only got like 3 people in my life who I was actually willing to call a friend. So, but yeah, it still bugs me, even though I've learned to just, let it roll. But like, anytime like if I'm with people and I'm either explaining something to them or if like we're listening to music and something like the Backstreet Boys comes up and they're like, wait, you actually listen to the Backstreet Boys? And they're just looking at me with this look on their face that's like shocked and just like they just saw a unicorn or something, and they're like, and you can tell, and half the time you can look at their face and you can tell they're thinking, "Are you gay?" And I'm just like, and that just kind of pisses me off that so many people will make assumptions about who I am based on what I am, because no straight black man on this planet could ever enjoy the Backstreet Boys. Like, wait, you actually listen to Celine Dion? And so yeah, things like that definitely bug me. And then there's also like, uh, I think I had a whole explanation of this, but I'm just, uh, uh, so yeah, just things like that. When people just assume something and then they're shocked when you're anything else, and then they feel the need to state it. Like I don't mind people being shocked to find out that I don't fit into their box, but when it shocks them so much that they feel the need to say it, that's I don't know how to explain it, but that I think that just makes it a whole level of worse. I always assume that people are somewhat bigoted, and that there's always a certain level of racism in every human being. But you don't have to say it, and I think that makes it so much worse. Learn to hold your tongues, and like it happens in really every aspect. Like when, like even like with comic books, someone will be say, "Oh, John Stewart isn't your favorite Green Lantern." Just because I'm black doesn't mean that all my favorite comic book characters have to be black. I'm glad that they exist. Black Panther and Spawn, like those are 2 guys that I do consider myself a fan of, especially for Spawn. But no, I do not like Jon Stewart more than Hal Jordan. In fact, fuck both of them. I'm a Kyle Rayner fan. And then anytime I tell people I like Spider-Man, nowadays it's getting to a point that so many of them are like, oh my god, yeah, Miles Morales. And I'm like, I'm very proud of the fact that there's a black Spider-Man, and I am a fan of the character. But like, I grew up loving Peter Parker, and so he's always going to be my favorite. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy about Miles Morales. Still, prefer Peter Parker though. There was something else I was gonna say, wasn't there? Oh yeah. Don't the thing. There's also I kind of hate it when people are like when you say something and they repeat it back to you, but as a question, especially if they just can't get off of the subject and they like ask you like 5 times. Like when the Avengers came out, and I was told people like I didn't really enjoy the movie, and they're like, "Wait, did you just say you didn't like the Avengers?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I just said." But how can you not like the Avengers? Everyone loves them. Well, obviously not everyone, because I didn't enjoy it. Like, what? How can you not like the Avengers? But yeah, I mean, I'm very critical of the MCU. The only movies that I really loved were like these last 2 Captain Americas, with Civil War and Winter Soldier. Other than that, they're all kind of meh. I mean, don't get me wrong, The Avengers was good. I just didn't love it. Where everyone's like, oh, it's the best superhero movie ever. I think a lot of superhero movies are overrated. For some reason, it's gotten to the point that if you do it better than okay, then suddenly it's just automatically amazing. I feel like the entire Dark Knight trilogy is overrated. I think, honestly, Heath Ledger's performance alone saved the entire franchise. Other than that, man. I mean, Heath Ledger makes all three movies worth sitting through. But if you take him out, yeah, I wouldn't have seen a single one of these movies a second time. Actually, I never saw the third one a second time, anyways. Let's just pretend that one didn't exist. No, I'm going off the rails here. I can't think of anything else relating to the specific topic. But so, yeah, bye.